So the year 2022 was filled with excitement, starting with meeting the love of my life, who is now my husband. Yes, it was a very short relationship, but God only knew what was in store for us in the year 2023. It went into a little of a rocky situation in which I got extended on my deployment in Romania, and so instead of coming back home in April, I came back home right in time for my birthday in June. Then I had the lovely opportunity to meet Nathan's family, and there was a proposal that had happened, which was amazing. And right after that, we just went in and started planning our wedding, which happened and closed out the year 2022, and I am super grateful. 2022, there was a lot of mishaps, there was a lot of self-growth that I needed to do, self-reflection, and I had to sit down with my Jesus, my buddy, my best friend, and basically speak to him in regards to what he needs me to do in this upcoming year. I felt like I was lacking a lot on my YouTube channel, the platform that he gave me to share my beliefs, share Jesus's love, share my life to all of you guys, and I just left you dry, and I am so sorry for that. And so that's why I'm doing this 2023 reset, so that I can tell you guys what is on my mind. Honestly, it's gonna be different than most reset videos. I'm not going to sit down and talk to you about every single goal that I have. That's probably going to be in another video. But I will tell you my biggest ones. Develop a much more of a stronger relationship with the people around me, because I'm new, and you know, I've only been in Kansas permanently for about 6 months now, and so I'm trying to still get a hang of this lifestyle as an active duty soldier, as a wife now, as a faithful member of a church, and it's just a lot of routine care, but definitely self-reflecting, and there's definitely a lot of growth that happens in between. I feel there's something that is stopping me now. Hi guys, my name's Debbie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, where we speak life, speak what you seek until you see what you said. Now, today's gonna be a very different video, different than what I usually do, and it's because I gotta switch it up here, because I don't know what exactly is going on. Last year there was a lot of things going on with deployment, coming back, getting engaged, and now I am married. This man right here who's
making me work.
Of course, because why would you have a husband and not put them to work? I mean, come on. Anyway, I got this over Amazon today, and one of these are supposed to be off, babe. 2, 3, 4. Because I obviously, as you guys know in my last video, moved into the new house. Now, excuse it, it's a little bit messy, but if you look in the previous video, all this was renovated. Like, we painted the entirety of our home, and now we had decorated it as, I decorated it the way I want to. Look at this sleepy girl right here. But today's gonna be a reset video for the year 2023, in which I discuss my goals, spiritual goals, my academic goals, my mentality, and my physical goals. And yeah, it's just to sit down and let you guys know exactly what the future of this YouTube channel is gonna be for the next year. So I just came back from the gym, and I'm super sore, so I have to go take a shower, and then I'll come back and let you guys know exactly what's been going on. Finished taking a shower, and it's time to be honest with you guys. Over the past year or 2 years since being in the Army, I've really lost my connection with exactly what God wants me to do on this channel, I'll be honest. And there was a lot of prayer that happened after I came back from Romania, as to the direction that God wants me to take. There's a lot of goals that I have for this year compared to last year. Last year's goal was to come back from deployment, and I did, safe and sound. First, let's start off with the purpose of this YouTube channel. It's exactly what my opening statement is: speaking life to individuals that are either lost, confused, need guidance, help, career, whether that's career choices, spiritually, and all these other factors that come into what it means to speak life into somebody. So I want to have those encouraging words. And I decided that for the new year, I'm also going to start off the vlog with a song that I recommend you guys listening to. The song reflects how I'm feeling at this current moment in time when I'm vlogging. It may change, it may not. So I listen to a lot of genres, and surprisingly, a lot of people think that Christian music is just gospel music and all, and like hymns that you read in a book. It's not. There's rap, there's reggaeton, there's classical, there's jazz, there's like so many different genres that people fail to uncover, and I'm telling you, it's a whole different world. It's a whole different game when you discover these songs that you just like can vibe to, especially when it's talking about God. I mean, we can all relate, right? So for me, I'm a very big music gal. I love listening to music. I listen to all different types of genres, and since being married to Nathan, I've listened to country, because country was one of the genres that I was iffy in. I couldn't really find good Christian songs, but now it's just like all over the place. But today, the song that I have in mind, which I will either link on one of the ID cards or down in the description below, which I highly recommend you guys should listen to, and I'm always going to say that. It's called Lead Me to the Rock by Labyrinth. It's a beautiful, beautiful song, very acoustical, and it just describes how, so one person may be lost, and they really just need you to lead them towards the foundation of truth and of hospitality and comfort. And I just feel like, because it's the beginning of the year, that's exactly what I'm asking God. I'm asking him to lead me to his rock. As you guys may know, I got married 2 weeks ago to Nathan Roberts, and now my name is Deborah Roberts, and it feels different. It feels a positive different, of course, that you're living with your best friend now 24/7. He's there to comfort you when you come back from work. He's there to basically put you on the right path if you're not doing enough, whether that's in the house or at church. And let me tell you, we both hold each other very accountable. He's gonna need to hold me a little bit more accountable, just because I do have a goal. One of my goals is to finish reading the New Testament this year. I'm sorry, the Old Testament this year. So I'm very familiar with the stories of the Bible, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know exactly the chapters where I can find them all, okay? Let's just be honest, okay? Don't come for me. So with that being said, I'm trying to finish reading the Old Testament this year, and it's definitely possible, definitely doable. I just need Nathan to hold me accountable. I also attend Kansas State University here in Kansas. I'm stationed at Fort Riley, Kansas. I am a specialist. My job title in the Army active duty is a combat medic, 68 whiskey, and I am very fortunate enough to be working in the clinical setting. There's 68 whiskeys that work with evac, which is like all the military tracks and all. There's medics that work on the line, which is those that travel with a platoon element into the field and are like their primary doc first aid. And then there's the aid station, also known as the clinical setting, where you work in a basic clinic that's ran by the Army. It has civilian nurses in there, but it's ran by Army physicians, Army PAs, Army nurse practitioners, and then a bunch of medics, right? So I started that when I came back in, September? And it's been a great run. I've been learning a lot. Now, if you know me from the start, I always wanted to become a physician assistant. That is still the plan. I need to finish my bachelor's first. Now, the goal that I have for this year, finish my bachelor's. And I know you guys may think, wait, a bachelor's like 2 years long. Well, it is, but I already did like my first year prior to enlisting, and also last semester. So this whole year, I'm just cramming most of my classes to get my bachelor's by the end of this year. So this bad boy right here was my, obviously cheap, because we love cheap, I'm very frugal, 2021 to December 2022 planner. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am not a how do I say that? Neat writer, planner, organizer. You know how you have those like aesthetical writings of like cursive, different colors, all that stuff. So I tend to do that, but it does not look good. I have really messy handwriting, but it doesn't matter because this stuff keeps me on track. So obviously, this planner ended. 2022 is no longer. And I decided to order another planner, not knowing the exact dimensions of what I was asking for. Literally, guys, it's like the size of my hand. And I write so much stuff down, so I think I'm gonna need to get a bigger planner because I feel that God has bigger plans for me this year, and this book is just not gonna do it. It's cute, she's cute for its purpose, but knowing my ugly handwriting and how not neat I write all over the page, these little lines aren't gonna do it. So I can use this for this month, but I'm definitely gonna need a new one for upcoming dates. So this right here is my bathroom, and I gotta finish brushing my hair and putting some conditioner on it, which the conditioner I usually tend to use is this one. It smells super good and leaves my hair very soft. I don't really have a skincare routine or a hair routine. I am very minimalistic when it comes to like this, which honestly I have a husband now, so it doesn't really matter, although it is very important that you maintain. So that's why this year I want to form a better routine. And so if you guys have hair care routines, skin routines, all that jazz stuff, go ahead and let me know, because I'm gonna have to keep myself accountable for self-care and everything that I said that I wanted to do this year. When it comes to TV, I don't really watch TV. It's really hard for me to keep up with series, especially when I am in school and working active duty full time. Because let me tell you guys, I get up at 4:45 in the morning, pack my lunch to go to the COF, which is like our medical building, around 5:30 to start screening patients for what they need. So yeah, that's just what happens when you join the army. Also, I got this. I'm not even gonna spell it out for you guys, or I'm not even gonna pronounce it for you guys because I know I would butcher it. Got it at Romania. I'm very fearful that they won't have it in regular hair stores, but they might, you know. I'm not gonna lose hope, but if it doesn't, I'll try to find it on Amazon and link it down below for you guys. That's another thing. If I have products that's gonna help and you guys want to know exactly what I'm doing with my hair and stuff like that, I'm gonna go ahead and link that down below. And the only thing I use for facial care is oil-free acne wash, because I have a very oily face. It's the pink grapefruit foaming scrub, Neutrogena. This one tends to work well with my face, so link that as well. And then for my lotion, or face lotion, which honestly guys, if you have a better lotion, let me know, because I'm pretty sure this is not good for the face, but it's good for dry skin, which I also have like on my arms. And your face can be oily and dry at the same time. It can be oily in certain areas, so for me it's up my forehead and my nose, and then it's dry like down under my, like where my chin's at. So I use Nivea. Yeah, I use a little bit of that. I always rub it on my hands, oops, and my elbows, not on my sweater, and then a little bit on my face as well. So not a lot, because because I already have an oily face. So, and ta-da! This is my little room that looks completely ugly right now, and it's a little messy. I have to hang those things up, but this is my closet for my husband and then my section, but I also have the closet in the office. So I can't really complain. I hope it's enough space. I feel like I have enough clothes. I just don't go out a lot because I'm either in school, or if I do go out, it's for the Bible studies that we attend or the prayer nights that we go to in Salina Church. So that's that. And this is gonna be covered up. But this is my favorite part of the house. Nathan's mom got that for us for our wedding shower. And then literally spray painted that, literally painted this. It looks like a wood texture, but it's honestly not. And this is like the top half of a desk. But we thought it was a perfect opportunity, because it was free, to transform it into our, what is this called? TV mount? Not TV mount. TV stand. There's my gorgeous husband, who doesn't go back to work until the 8th. Lucky him. There's my beautiful dog Bella, who's always lazy. And yeah, this is our living room area and our dining room. And guys, I had to get a piano because I used to love doing a lot of lives on Instagram that I would have you guys join in, and you guys would pick songs for me to sing and play. And I want to do that again because I miss that a lot, but I couldn't do it because when I moved down, I left my guitar, I left my piano from Maryland, and now I have a piano, so I tend to reminisce a lot behind the keys. But this is like my spiritual corner. This right here is my lunch box, which I tend to pack my lunch at least every night so that I could take it to work. And I usually always bring peanut butter, 2 tangerines, which I never finish, a knife and sandwich bag, as well as a Go-Gurt. And I honestly, guys, have never had sweet tea before meeting Nathan. When I first went to his house in Mississippi and they offered me sweet tea, I thought it was like iced tea. It is not the same thing. It's not the same thing, so don't think that. This is way better, I think, but I grew up drinking iced tea, so I love it. I had Nathan's family try it 2 weeks ago when they came down to New York because it's an Eastern thing. They did not like it. We got this for our wedding shower, and then we got that and these 2 things. Yeah, we got these 3 things for 75 bucks at this local thrift store. So the closest city is Manhattan. It's 30 minutes away, and they just have a lot of stuff that are new that they just sell for cheap. And so we went over there and we found the mini oven, the microwave, and the blender for just 75 bucks, which you guys would know that just one of those things would cost at least $75. So very blessed to have found that place. And tonight is pizza night. Nathan and I started pizza night ever since I was living with my old roommate, because we all had pizza night on Thursday, whether that was ordering or buying, but we tend to buy because we're trying not to spend a lot of money on ordering food since we have food here. So yeah, pizza night. What else do I have here to show you guys? She's always in a different position. I have the stepchild's room, and I call it stepchild's room because this is literally our closet, and then boom, there's like a weird looking door here, and then we open it, we barely open it, and it's super cold, and there's an attic, and the color is disgusting, which honestly, this used to be the color of the kitchen. So again, if you want to see that renovation, I'm gonna go ahead and link that video. But we tend to keep just our storage stuff. And I went to Hobby Lobby for the first time in November, and they had all the Christmas stuff for like 75% off and Thanksgiving. You can imagine how that went. I don't come on YouTube channel to boast or to brag. I come on YouTube channel to give you guys the raw Debbie, the raw Deborah Elizabeth Albanese, Deborah Elizabeth Albanese, because I'm human too, okay? I'm human, and sometimes I fail in my goals, and sometimes I don't do as much as I want to do for God, and that is okay. That's what I'm on this channel to show you guys, is that there's gonna be times where you're gonna cry, there's gonna be times where you're angry, frustrated, happy, joyful, cheerful. All these different emotions are gonna come in on your life, and the only thing you have to do is result in God and be patient. You know, you have to come to the realization that you're not perfect. No one's ever going to be perfect in whatever they do. Everyone wants to be just like Jesus, but we always have one flaw. We always have that one flaw that we're either never able to give up or just have a bad habit of doing. And there's a lot of exciting news coming up. Like, I'm gonna be an aunt. My older brother is, his wife is pregnant, my sister-in-law, and I always wanted to be an aunt, and I always wanted to be called Titi because that's what I call my aunt. And I want to have that close relationship, and I just can't wait. I can't wait till the baby is born. My mom's gonna be a grandma. My dad's gonna be a grandpa. It's just exciting news. Nathan's sister's getting married in May or July. They're finalizing the details now, and it's just. There's so many things happening this year that I can only imagine the blessings that God is going to pour out to the church that I'm in, our ministry, this house, my work, my school. It's just phenomenal. So basically the biggest thing that I'm taking out of this video is being honest with you guys. I am not a very creative person to begin with, so when I look at all these reset videos of like help me reset the year of 2023, monthly reset, those type of things, it's a lot of work, but for you guys it's worth it, so I will try and attempt to do it. I'm obviously gonna need some help here, because if I'm doing these vlogs like 2 times and posting 2 times a week while also going to school, while also being active duty military member, while also being an active member of a church, and being a newlywed wife, this year is going to be very interesting. So I just want you guys to know that there is going to be a new shift to this channel. What it is exactly, I don't know. I have to be creative, and that's something outside the box that I definitely don't think I have, but maybe I do. I don't know. I'm just blanking out right now, because honestly there's no way that God gave me this following that I have, and I'm not doing anything with it. That's, like I said, the one thing that I regretted back in 2022. Hey y'all, great start to 2023, because I totally forgot to do an outro video, whatever it's called, the ending. I did it in one of my videos, but for some reason my Mac is acting out, so I'm just gonna do it again, because it is okay to wish you guys farewell. And of course, I don't care how many times I have to bless you guys in order to be blessed, but God bless you all. Say God bless you, babe.
God bless you.
God bless you all in your future endeavors in the year 2023. And I know God has a lot of things in store for you all. So that being said, I will see you guys in my next vlog. Deuces.